Hey everyone, it's SpursRail96 here. Hope you're doing well out there. Welcome to another Train Sim World roadmap video. Yesterday, Dovetail put out the latest update for the Train Sim World 5 roadmap. So as always, let's dive straight into the details. We start with a new US passenger locomotive that's coming to Train Sim World, and that locomotive in question is the Metrolink F59 PHR locomotive, diesel electric locomotive I should say. It will be launching this month in February, although no date has been confirmed. It will be releasing only on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and the PC, so it will not be available for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. The price has been revealed though. It will cost £13 in the United Kingdom, $17 in the United States of America, and €16. What you can do with this locomotive, you may be wondering? Well, it will substitute into existing passenger services on both the San Bernardino line and the Antelope Valley line, mixing things up with the F125 and MP36PH-3C diesel electric locomotives. There will also be 3 scenarios to play on the Antelope Valley line. Next up, let's touch base with the first Welsh route for Train Sim World, the Cardiff City Network. Dovetail today is bringing some nice, interesting screenshots for the Cardiff City Network following their initial loco models that Dovetail shared back in December. Shown here, you can see the first look at the revamped Class 150 in its new Transport for Wales livery in Train Sim World 5. Additionally, Dovetail has got a sneak preview of the cab views from the Class 153. So the Class 153s were originally built as 2-car Class 155s, but as part of their rebuild to become singular car units, a second cab had to be squeezed into the rear of each vehicle. This resulted in a much more compact environment, let's say, for the driver, and with the frequent shuttles Cardiff City Network provides, we will be spending quite a bit of time in each cab. Next up, we'll touch with another first new route for Train Sim World, and that is the Spoorljin Zwolle to Groningen. That is a route in the Netherlands. Dovetail have some screenshots that shows the NS ICMM Kooploper in electric multiple unit in the route. You can also see glimpses inside the coaches, or the compartments, as well as the cab, which looks pretty good, I must say. Next up, we have a new unnamed German route from Dovetail, but they're not going to say what that route is. I hope it's better than the Pfälzische Ludwigsbahn, that's all I'm going to say. Well, let's touch base actually with the Pfälzische Ludwigsbahn. Dovetail have promised that there will be a post-release update, especially for the list of things that they announced weren't going to be included with the route at launch, such as a much busier traffic pattern at Mannheim and Kaiserslautern stations. The key elements Dovetail is looking to improve are the off-world PIS destinations, not displaying correctly, some additional AI services for the DBBR 425 electric multiple unit, the DBBR 406 ICE 3M, and the DBBR 642 from the main tail bar. As of yet, they have not been implemented at Mannheim, Neustadt and Kaiserslautern stations. Playable and AI layers for the DBBR 628 from Niedertalbahn have not yet been implemented either, and passengers stop appearing at destinations along the route or appearing on the tracks. They've also got a exciting new feature, which is if you owned the ScotRail Express Edinburgh to Glasgow route, one of the new layers they will be adding as AI onto the Mannheim tram network. This includes outside Mannheim Hauptbahnhof station and the bridges over the Rhine to Lugwaffen. This addition will make the route feel even more alive, apparently. And for those who do not wish to see them, you can remove them with the layer selector. And finally, they're going to add a new kind of mastery reward to replace decals, and they are route posters, I thought route posters were already a thing in Train Sim World. It's been like that for years, so it's not really new. It's just taking something that we already have and just replacing the decals. Okay. But to me, as nice it is, to see these screenshots of a busier traffic pattern, be it AI or playable services, it doesn't excuse that the route was launched in its state with these things missing, as well as the fact it's at full price and there was nothing new regarding multiple units, locomotives, not even like wagons or coaches, things like that. So, yeah, I'd stay clear of this route until at least this update has been implemented into the route and it is at a significant discount. We'll touch base next with the Class 86-2 electric locomotive. That is a new loco add-on from the Just Trains team for the Preston to Carlisle route. Fantastic route, by the way. This time they have decided to go in depth with the coaches. That is, of course, the Mark II F coaches, which will be appearing alongside the Class 86-2. So each piece of railway stock has a title applied to it, and this title designates what type of coach it is. So first up we have the BSO, which stands for the Brake Second Open. This coach has a second class passenger seating area along with a guard's compartment and a luggage area. In the guard's compartment there is a hand-operated brake that is applied to keep the rake of coaches static when not connected to a locomotive. The passenger area contains a toilet compartment. Next up is the FO, which stands for First Open. This is a first class only coach with a toilet compartment at each end. The open part of the name means that the coach is not a compartment coach. Next up is TSO, which stands for the Tourist Second Open. I never knew that. Quite interesting. This is a second class all passenger coach with no compartments but with a toilet compartment at either end. So it's quite cool that we're getting some different variations of coaches and in different liveries too. Next up is the London Overground Midway line. Incredible Trains, the sole developer for this route, has shared some new screenshots of timetables. So they're going to be adding the TfL Route Master buses and London cabs. Additionally, for owners of the London Suffragette line or the Goblin line, repainted Class 710 units will make an appearance around Stratford, sporting liveries that represent both 9-car Elizabeth line services and unbranded 5-car Greater Anglia services. And for those of you that own the Class 700 DLC, AI Thameslink services will also be visible on the Midland Main Line, which intriguingly crosses the Midway line multiple times. This is just one of the many AI services that will be populating the route and the diverse range of traffic heading north from the capital. And it seems in the distance we can see a replica of the Docklands Light Railway, I think, one of their trains in action. I think it's AI. I imagine just the exterior has been built and not the interior, which is cool to see, but as fun and exciting as this timetable may be, to me this is still just papering over the cracks. The route is still not, in my eyes, finished. It does not go to Richmond, and I will not be getting it unless there is a commitment from the developer to at least finish the route from Wilston Junction to Richmond. I don't care how long it takes. Take 10 years if you like, but I will not be purchasing this regardless of how much it's going to cost. If it's going to cost like £30 in the UK, 12-mile route, not completely simulating for full North London line route, forget it. Finally, we will touch on actually some sad news, and that is from the US. Caltrain. Why? Because their license is being removed and there will be an endings sale. Today, Dovetail have an update to share regarding the expiry of the Caltrain license agreement and how that will impact their related add-ons. Whilst Dovetail tried to bring an authentic experience to Train Sim World with the inclusion of real-world brands, in rare cases their licenses expire without renewal. And Dovetail whilst they do their best to work closely with their licenses, they say it can result in them needing to make changes to how they distribute and sell affected content, such as not only the Peninsula Corridor route for Trainsim World, but also the 2 locomotive add-ons, the MP15 DC diesel switcher and the MP36PH-3C Baby Bullet. It doesn't just affect Trainsim World. The train simulator content will also be gone. That is the Peninsula Corridor San Francisco to Gilroy route and the original Peninsula Corridor San Francisco to San Jose, as well as a couple of mini scenario packs. These add-ons will remain on sale until the 27th of February, after which they will be removed from all stores. That's Steam for Trainsim World and Trainsim Classic, and Xbox, PlayStation, or versions of those consoles for the Trainsim World add-ons. Dovetail will be running a last chance sale on selected platforms, although we do not know what those selected platforms are. For now, Dovetail say it may be best to consider this the last opportunity to purchase these licensed add-ons. If you already own the add-ons above or decide to purchase them before the February the 27th deadline, you will not be impacted by the license expiry and will be able to continue enjoying the official Caltrain branded content for the current version of Trainsim World that you are playing. And there we go. That concludes, rather a sad end actually to the roadmap update of February. If you'd enjoyed it, feel free to hit the thumbs up button below. And if you are watching for the first time, I'd appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.